With rants and raves, you'll be okay. And today is your lucky day. It is rants and raves with Gary K.
Hey everyone, this is Gary K with another Rants and Raves video cast. And today I've got a special guest with me, Sandy Stambaugh, Senior Vice President of Vendor Management for TD SYNNEX. Sandy, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. Hey Gary, how are you?
Doing well, doing well. We obviously last saw each other at InfoComm, which was a phenomenal show. I mean, I think we were all kind of pleasantly surprised with how the show's going. But I know we're going to talk about the InVision Symposium. So I want everyone to hang on because I'm going to be speaking at that event in Charlotte next month. But before I ask you about that, Sandy, because you got some cool stuff planned for that, since we left InfoComm, how's the summer been for business? Because you're a good bellwether of the industry because you're dealing with everyone.
Yeah, it's been a busy summer. It's been a busy summer, and I'm feeling really positive about the trends that we're seeing in the overall business. So. Yeah. Pipeline is looking good. I'm, as you know, a little bit of a data junkie. So I'm looking at average daily sales every single day, and we're seeing some solid improvements in key parts of the market. So things are looking really good. I'm expecting a strong fall.
Well, I mean, that says a lot about the industry because you're dealing with both sides of the industry, the integrator and the manufacturer. Let's talk about the InVision Symposium, September 12th, 13th, and 14th in Charlotte. This is a different kind of event for you because you're bringing in salespeople, people that are in the trenches selling the technology, and you're going to help make them better.
Yeah, for sure. So we're really excited about this event. So this has been something that Tommy and I have talked about for some time as we sort of looked around at sort of the landscape of the events that we were holding and found that it was a real mix of people. So we had, everything from a procurement person all the way up to the owners of a company, and trying to make it valuable for all of those constituents was a little challenging. And so we felt like, and certainly, received some guidance from our advisory council as well, but that segmenting our events was the way to go. And so this is our first InVision event. This is the first time that we have made a concerted effort, a deliberate attempt to pull in only salespeople into an event like this. And our commitment back to the principals and owners and executives at these companies is that they'll walk away as stronger salespeople. And we've made investments and really built a strong agenda and overall couple of days to make that happen.
Well, it's going to start Tuesday night with a reception. And then Wednesday morning, I'm honored to be, the opening speaker. And I'm going to be talking about sort of the future of workspaces and how I believe it's all about experiences, which we've seen. I mean, we've already seen that demonstrated to get people to go back to the office and to make it interesting to work in groups because we kind of got used to working at home by ourselves. It takes more than just a better desk, right? It takes more than just the technology. It takes a lot more. And technologies like LED are a big part of that experience. And one of the things you're going to have there is something really cool from Samsung.
That's true. So we're actually having a hands-on build of a 110-inch DV LED wall during the conference. So pretty excited about that, given our customers an opportunity to not only see it happen, but also touch and feel and have an opportunity to engage there. That's part of a new educational series that's being launched by Samsung around the DV LED product. So we're happy to partner with them around that. I love that you were talking about experiences, Gary, and that's one of our key takeaways that we want from this event. And in addition to having you come and join us, we also have Brent Adamson joining us, and he's going to be talking about the Challenger method, the Challenger sales method. And it's really about, taking that consultative approach, teaching customers versus just going in and trying to sell them something. And so we're pretty excited to hear what he has to say as well.
And when is he speaking? Do you know when is he scheduled later the same day or is he scheduled the next day?
It's actually, I think, a 2-part. So we'll see him both on Wednesday and on Thursday, I believe. And then he's actually going to join us and do a senior executive level of that talk at our executive conference, which takes place the first week of October as well. So
All right. So I know you have breakouts associated with that. And I guess one of them would be that Samsung event. But I know you're going to have a lot of other stuff going around. So kind of give me a feel for what else we can kind of expect if we, and by the way, if you're watching this anywhere on social, just look below in the description. You can see a link to register for this. It's in Charlotte, like I said, September 12th, 13, and 14. Sandy, what else can we expect if we go there? I mean, obviously, you're feeding us breakfast, lunch, and snacks. So there's going to be even a happy hour on Wednesday night.
Well, lots of free food, lots of fun, but really, again, the concentration here is around education and learning, opportunity to network with some peers, but also we have over 30 manufacturers joining us, all around visual solutions experiences, and they have been challenged to come to the table with, positioning, how to sell, how to overcome objections, how to align and really talk solutions versus, just walking into a customer and moving boxes. And so really excited about what they have to offer. And then, some of the breakouts with a lot of those vendors as well. It's going to be a good event.
Well, that's good to hear. How's everything else going? Like, if I'd love to kind of know what's kind of going on at SYNNEX and what are you excited about? What are you're wearing a lot of hats. So I'd love to know kind of what motivates you right now.
Yeah, we are focused as an organization at just, being the best at every area that we can be, right? So lots going on around education. This event actually is a glimpse sort of into what, our partners can expect from us in 2024 as we really expand on investing back in our partners and helping them drive success overall. And we're doing a lot around the public sector space. I know that you've had a couple of conversations with some of my peers within my organization around things like network security and some of the offerings that we're providing around, those areas, again, to just empower our integrators to become stronger and be able to help support, the needs of their end customers. The public sector space, there's a lot of funding out there. There's a lot of funding specific to our categories of solutions. And so working with our subject matter experts and within our team to help understand where those dollars lie, how our integrators can best take advantage of that to drive, increased business and larger projects ultimately in the overall. And then the other is, we talked about DVLED already as it pertains to all-in-ones, but we're really enhancing the level of services and support that we're providing to our integrators as they're trying to expand, to take advantage of, the value that DVLED brings to the video wall conversation. So lots going on at TD SYNNEX as usual.
And, two of the best video casts I've done recently have been the one on cybersecurity with your team and the one on how TD SYNNEX can actually help integrators find the money that is already sitting there as grants and support money coming out of the government for education and even other applications. And those are two interesting services that are kind of unique to TD SYNNEX. So I think, a lot of salespeople, I think when they go to this event are going to be enlightened about all the things, because a lot of people, let's be honest, are going to think about you as a distributor and not a service provider. And you've really focused heavily on services the last half a dozen years. And I think that's going to show when they see you in person.
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, yes, we distribute product and we do a really great job of it. But at the end of the day, it's really about how we can come alongside our, integrators, our partners, and help them be successful. And that's really, that's where each one of these business units, each of these experts that you've met along the way and been able to talk to, that's why they're there, is to support, the success of the channel.
Well, again, this is September 12th, 13th, and 14th. You can hit the link below to learn more about it. And of course, you can always go to tdsynnex.com to learn about all their services. Pay attention to a lot of this. When you go to their site, don't just always go to the same stuff because, you may be an AV company, but may not realize the opportunities available in IT and the opportunities available in physical security as well as cybersecurity, and also all the service offerings. So it's a very unique opportunity and offering that you have in the industry as a company. Sandy, I really appreciate you joining me today, and I appreciate this. And I'm excited about the event. I mean, I'll be there. I hope that I see a bunch of you who are watching there. And if it goes well, I guess we'll do it in other places. So this is kind of like a little test to see how it goes since this is the first one. So if you're watching this in California or Michigan or wherever, stay tuned, because I'm sure you probably will see this repeated as it is going to be successful. Sandy, thank you very much for joining me today.
Thanks so much, Gary. It's good to see you.
And of course, all of our video casts are at ravepubs.com.